Hello there and welcome back to my channel. So today I have an AliExpress makeup haul for you. I hope that you're feeling super well and happy today, and I want to introduce you to a very special new member of my family today, who I'm sure that you've noticed in the background. You've probably been thinking, who is this glamazon? This beautiful creature up on Anwin's makeup desk. Who is she? She was formerly known as Miss Polythena, but she's since had a little bit of work done. She spent some time in the salon and she is a whole new woman. So I've not actually renamed her. Originally I was going to call her Mrs. Anwinator, but then I thought, not very original. So I couldn't think of another name. So she does not have a name as yet, but she was the polythene head that I got from AliExpress. And even when I was kind of hauling her a few hauls back, I was thinking to myself, the reality of me actually doing anything with her is slim to none, especially after one of my boys tried to bite her nose off. But then one day I looked at her just looking all sad under my makeup table. I thought, this is tragic. She's flown in all the way from China to see me, and now she just had her nose almost bit off and she just lives under my makeup table looking sad and rejected. So I just spent some time, we did her makeup, we popped some lashes on, I even gave her a choker, she's wearing one of my wigs, and she has cute little headbandy type situation on. So this is her. What do you think, guys? The blending is not the best, but in my defense, have you ever tried blending eyeshadow out on polythene? It ain't easy. So I did the best that I could possibly do, working with the face that I had to work with. Sorry, Miss Polythene, of course, you're beautiful, but oh my gosh, the polythene, not easy to blend on. Also, I realised the contour's a little bit heavy, so I did this whole makeover late in the evening. It was a lot darker than it is now, and the contour, it looked snatched. It looked like fire. It was so good. It was just like, wow, on point, girl. And then I saw it in the light of day and I was like, oh, sorry. Yeah, kind of like my contour's looking now. Something, I don't even discuss my contour today. It's not about me today, it's about Polythena. She's still going to be called Polythena, isn't she? That's always going to be her name. But anyway, here she is. So she does creep me out, like, all the time, because she's been living on my makeup table. So in the evenings when I've been editing, and then I may have just like looked back because I've felt some eyes burning into the back of my head, looked back and she's been there like staring back at me. It's just like, oh shit, seriously. But you know, I'm just gonna pop her over there for now because I think she's very distracting because she's so beautiful. Okay, so now that we've introduced Miss Polythena, we're gonna actually jump into the haul, which is what the video is about. Okay, so the first item that we have to look at today is a cushion blush. So this is by the Bio Aqua brand, and it's called the, right, and before I tell you what it's called, there definitely has been issues with translation here, but we're not going to criticise or take the piss out of. We're going to respect the fact that they made an effort, and if you ask me to spell anything or write or say anything in Chinese, it's not going to go well. It's going to go a lot worse than this. So you know what I mean. So this is called the Smooth Muscle Flawless. Yes, it is. Okay, so she comes in this little plastic tub. If I open her up, she's got a little spongy bit, and then the top flip. Ooh. Oh, guys, this looks so beautiful. Look how pink that is. Oh, I'm a huge fan of it. Anything pink, and especially when it's this pink. I've just got to dip my finger. Whoa, that's like a neon pink. That just looks, wow, a bit intimidating actually now. I mean, the idea of like this much of an intense, vivid pink blush is spectacular, but the reality could be a little bit overwhelming, because look at that. Do you know what though? I think it would be absolutely beautiful to create that really like healthy. I've just been out in sub-zero temperatures and I've got this real kind of like ooh, like healthy glow to my cheeks. I think that this would definitely be the kind of blush that would create that look. So I think it's very intriguing. I really do actually like cushion makeup products. I know that it was kind of like a bit of a faddy makeup trend that came and everyone was there for it, but then it just kind of seemed to pass. Like, I remember L'Oreal brought out a really beautiful cushion bronzer. They had a cushion kind of BB cream, and I love both of those products, but they very quickly just stopped selling them, and I've never seen any cushion products being sold in Boots or Superdrug since. And it's a real shame because I really love those products. I know that cushion makeup originated from the, you know, eastern part of the world, so it's good to know that you can always still buy cushion makeup, just not from L'Oreal anymore apparently. So do you know what, this looks really, really interesting. I cannot wait to try her, and I know exactly when I'm going to be trying her. I'm going to try it tomorrow because I've got a couple of these neon kind of water activated pigments that I really want to do like a really well, I say really cool neon wing with, but in reality it's probably going to be, it's going to be like, so if someone were looking at it, they'd be like, oh yeah, that's a really cool attempt at a neon wing. We can see that that was the plan, but it did not work out. So I think that pink blush would tie in really beautifully with the neon pink wing, or attempt at a wing. I've got an itchy nose, stop itching you fecker. By the way, what are your thoughts on the top? I hate this top. I've had it for ages, right? And it's one of those tops that on the hanger, I thought, yes, this is like right up my street. It's got little black sequins on. It's got spades on their arms. It's kind of like this, you know, raglan style top. And I was like, yes, everything about this is a thumbs up from me. But then ever since I've had it, I've never worn it. Like, and even now I'm hating it. I hate it. And I don't know why. How could something be so beautiful on a coat hanger? And then as soon as you put it on, it just, you think, what the heck is this? And I'm not feeling very comfortable or confident in it. But do you know what? You don't care. You're just saying, Anwen, show us the next product. Okay, so next we have an eyebrow styling gel. This is from the Banksia brand. I've tried a number of products by the Banksia brand. Really, really impressed. They're on the level of like Kimu's. The packaging's really, really good. They've obviously put a lot of thought into their makeup products, and the quality is exceptional. It's on par with, you know, mid to high end makeup. Okay, so instantly this reminds me of Fenty makeup, because it's got that, you know, it's just very Fenty, isn't it? So it looks to be like a clear transparent gel, and then it's got quite a large size brush, which I always think, right, to any of you makeup brands out there, if you are creating an eyebrow gel, we don't need a massive feck off wand. Just come up with the tiniest wand you can think of and put that in. So on the back it just says a thin and dense brush. No. Okay, unless it's kind of magnified in here and it looks bigger than it is. No, that's not thin and dense. No way. That looks like a Christmas tree brush. Look, it's not thin and dense. Do you know what? The liquid as well. It seems very liquidy. You know, a lot of eyebrow gels are quite creamy and thick. Not this one, no. This seems to be very, very thin and liquidy. But do you know what? I'll give it the benefit of the doubt, because who am I to judge products before using them? That's me. Okay, so it just says, a thin and dense, I think not, brush head with a spiral shape can make the eyebrows separated from each other, and it can also create solid 3D eyebrow makeup. With the gel texture, it doesn't cake. Oh, I thought it said it doesn't care, and I was like, what? How rude. It doesn't cake when making up. It can dry quickly. So I don't like that they put can in there. Surely it should just be like, it should be will. It will dry quickly, not it can, but only when it chooses to. Only when it's having a really good day will it dry quickly. The rest of the time, it's never going to dry. That sheet ain't drying. It makes eyebrows look natural without reflection. I don't know if I've ever had to worry about my eyebrows having reflection before. Like, I just don't think that's been a concern of mine. It says it's waterproof, sweat resistant, rub resistant, and can lock the colour solid, making the makeup last for 8 hours. There's that can again. And can lock. No, and it will lock. Will. I don't want a makeup product that says it can. I want a makeup product that says I will. I will do this. You're thinking, I'm going to get over this. Get over it. I just can't. And look at my terrible whole contouring effort today. It's fine if I look at you face on, but if I turn to the side, what the heck is that? At least I managed to like match it up on both sides. So normally it's just like one side of my face is fecked. At least now both sides are fecked. It kind of looks like I meant to do that, didn't it? Anyway, okay, so next we have an eye product by You Can Be. This is called the Marvelous Magnetic. And they actually brought these out a while ago when there was a whole fad over magnetic makeup. So the idea of this is that it's kind of, well, I don't really know how it works, or who came up with it. Like, I don't know. But I think the idea is that there's some little tiny metals infused within the powder eyeshadow. And I don't know why that's meant to make the look any better. There may be some kind of theory behind the fact that because there's metal within the powder, it will kind of stick to your lid and it will, you know, last forever if you wanted it to, maybe. So this is in the shade 04 Bridal Muse. So that actually sounds like a beautiful name, and I've completely forgot what shade this is, but I'm kind of thinking with a name like Bridal Muse, surely it's going to be like either a blushy pink shade or like champagne. It's definitely going to be like a light shade. So let's have a little look and see. So it comes in this little tub and it's got a protector over the top. Oh, okay. So, I mean, she ain't light. Well, I don't know. How would you describe her? Like a chocolate? Or is she a plum? I don't know. I can't tell. She feels a bit furry, like, you know, like a suede kind of feel. She's a bit hairy. That's how she feels. So I popped a little bit on my finger there. Let me just get a little bit more on. So, yeah, she's very furry, which is a bit bizarre. But have you noticed there's not much fallout for something that actually feels like, you know, it splits apart. It kind of separates when you put your finger in like a powder would. I feel like, you know, she is quite neat and tidy on the hand. You know, she's not kind of, there's not been a lot of fallout is what I'm trying to say. The shade doesn't really seem like something that I would have picked. And she definitely does not look like a brandy muse. But, I mean, let's face it, Miss Polythena over there, she doesn't really look like a human. So, I mean, who am I to start criticising things? Yeah, another thing is, right, you don't seem to get much in here at all, because can you see how I've basically hit pan without doing barely anything? I've just like got a couple of swatches up, but anyway, so that's what she looks like. She does have a subtle bit of a glow to her, and she also has little silver glitters. I don't think like she looks terrible. I just don't know why I bought her. She probably looked really like extravagantly beautiful in the photos, and now I've got her, I'm just like, what the fuck? If I was missold, what the fuck is this? I've tried one of these before, which is the reason why I actually decided to buy another one, because I really liked the other ones that I bought. So do you know what, I'm going to keep an open mind. It was a long time since I tried another one of these, so I'm going to obviously go in with an open mind. I'm always keen to try new things, even though it's not new to me because I've tried it before, but I've completely forgot. I can't even remember what happened yesterday, so I'm definitely not going to remember something that happened a couple of years ago. I feel like, you know, if Elon Musk was maybe like venturing into the world of makeup, that's the kind of product that he would invent. He'd be like, no, we're definitely going to have to be mixing up some science here. We're going to put magnets in the eyeshadow. And everyone would be like, what, Elon, are you sure? He'd be like, yes. And then we're going to blast it off to space. It's going to go live on Mars for a year and we will study it. Okay, so next we got another foundation by Focaccia. Yeah. The reason why I got this was because I was so supremely impressed with their last foundation that I tried, which I do have here. I have... Sorry, could my makeup table like literally be any noisier when the drawer opens? No, I think not. So this is the foundation that I really like by Focaccia. It's called the Stay Max. I did a first impression of it. and I've worn it numerous times since when I'm filming videos. It's not the kind of foundation that I would wear to go out and about because it's very full coverage and it isn't the most like comfortable, and it does look really cakey in person. I bet you'll think, Anwen, it sounds like you hate this foundation, but it looks really good under artificial studio lights. So it looks great on camera. But this foundation is just called the Fluid Foundation. And I've got this in the shade Warm Ivory, which can't quite understand why I decided to go for... Oh, I think I can now, because it looks very light. Okay, that's probably why I went for this shade. Focaccia Fluid Foundation can camouflage imperfections and delivers a long-lasting velvet matte finish. Oh, is there nothing more enticing than a velvet matte finish? I don't think I've ever had a velvet matte finish, but it sounds like something I want to have all upon my face. Like, I've had so many foundations that have promised me a velvet matte finish. Have I ever seen that on my face? No. This highly pigmented formula blends effortlessly to create a soft focus effect on skin, delivering a dimensional velvet matte finish that never looks flat. So I am all for this. Like, I'm here for this foundation. I'm rooting for you. I want you to be wonderful, and oh, and it's SPF 15, which I know that SPF 15, when it's infused into skincare or makeup, it's virtually, like, it's pointless, because I think I read somewhere that you had to have like at least a minimum of SPF 30 for it to actually give you any kind of protection. So the fact that this is SPF 15, probably it's not really going to deliver much sun protection, but I commend them for trying, and thanks for putting some SPF in. It's not the right amount. It's not going to protect my face from premature aging, but I appreciate the thought. Okay, so next we have a product that I don't know what this is. It's by the Key Breast. The Key Breast brand. Oh, what a mouthful. And that's not even its name. The Key Best brand, but Key Breast brand sounds better, but anyway. So this is called the Dual Ended Stamp Eyeliner. I'm pretty sure that I've tried this about 10 times before and I just keep buying it. If we pop her out, chuck that over there. Oh, it's a dual ended eyeshadow stick. So is this an eyeshadow? That would explain why I've repeat bought it. So let's have a look. Right, so on one end, oh, it's a very thick and chunky eyeliner. Okay. Good luck to me when trying to create a wing with the biggest, chunkiest eyeliner in the world, okay. And on the other side, we have, drum roll, a stamp. Okay, so this is one of those, you know, like a wing stamp for those people like me who are just so shit at doing wings. We need a stamp to help us out. Like that, I need something to help me with everything I do. Can't draw, but I can if I've got tracing paper. Okay, so that's that. I can't really even pretend to be very excited because I feel like, you know, the stamp eyeliner was a trend that came and went probably back in the 1980s. Why do I keep buying it? I don't know. Wouldn't you think that, Amwinator, did someone else buy this for you? Because you seem very underwhelmed with that. But no, I bought it. I picked it. I chose to spend my money on it. I pressed confirm payment. Why? I don't know. Okay, so the next item we have is a dirty fake. And did I know this was a dirty fake when buying it? No, because they very cleverly disguised it. So when I bought it, I thought it was definitely going to be like a dupe of the Gold Palette by Huda Beauty. But I didn't know it was going to actually say Huda Beauty on its person. If I knew it was actually a fake, if I knew that, I would not have bought it, but I just thought it was a dupe because I've not looked inside yet, but oh shit. Oh guys, we have a disaster. Do you know what? It's fine anyway because I'm never going to use this. It's going to go straight in the bin. In the pictures it looks so gorgeous. I don't want to hold it up because I don't want to get powder all over my carpet. But in the pictures, it looked really, really beautiful. And I was thinking, okay, yeah, that's fine. Did not know it was a fake. So this is going to go straight in the bin because I ain't down with fakes. I'm fine with copies, you know, that's fine. But not fakes. Don't try and pretend to be something you're not. Okay, so the last product that why have I chopped the top of my head off? I just don't know. Okay, so the next product that I got is a professional nail art magic chrome pigment pen. I'm sure that this was sold to me as being like a multitasking product, and you could also use it on your eyes. So shall we have a look? Let's just open her up first and we can see what she's all about. Okay, like the pictures of this just look so beautiful. And I remember like in the advertisement, there were pictures showing nails. So I was thinking, oh, it's a nail pen. It's not for the face. It's fine. But then I'm sure there was something that made me think, oh yeah, no, it is eye safe. Like you can use it on your eyes too. But it says a holographic magic chrome pigment. Okay, so it doesn't say anything about nails on its actual person. So if I open her up, okay, so she's like a stamper. And then if I maybe just like, do I stamp her? Like, oh, okay, so you kind of like stamp her on. So I wonder, can I put her on my nail? Maybe I will start putting effort into my nails. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is beautiful. So I didn't really actually buy this for my nails, but it's really, really amazing because basically, right, so in the lid, you've got the silver pigment and then this is just like a sponge. So I think the idea is like, have you ever seen those like Instagram videos where people like buff like glitter or like a pigment, a powder into the nail and then it comes off looking so holographically delicious? I think that this is that. Let me just see. Oh, guys, this is the way forward. Forget nail polish. This is it. This is what life is all about. Can you see? Look at that. So that was literally achieved. Let me just dip back in again, pick up some more of the powder. And if we do this nail together, I mean, look at that. OMG. Like, this is the most exciting product that I've actually bought in a while. And you know what I love about it? It's so easy to use. Look at that. Oh my gosh, like, I'm so happy with this because whenever I would see those videos on Instagram of people doing the whole buffing in like pigment to their nails, I used to always think, oh my gosh, that looks so fun. And now I can do that myself, look. But I think probably the best way to do this would be to have like a clear top coat and then you could like go over the top of it with a top coat to hold it all in place. But oh, this is so good. I'm going to have to get every single shade. I love this. Oh my gosh, guys, if you're a fan of like nail stuff, you need this. You probably already have this, but if you don't have this, you need this. Okay, so that brings us to the end of this AliExpress haul. I really, really hope that you've enjoyed it. Thank you as always for watching. I will be trying all of the products that I've shown in today's video in upcoming videos. So if you are interested to see anything in action, just stay tuned and there will be a video coming up soon. I'm going to go. I never know how to end the videos, but I'm going to go. I'm going to play with my little bunnies. I've got little bunnies, guys. Oh my gosh, I love them so much. They're just the cutest, littlest things ever. I adore my bunnies. I love them, so I'm going to go and play with them because that's all I want to do at the moment, just play with the bunnies. So anyway, guys, I'm going to go. Thank you for watching.